Welcome to the final chapter of the Half-Life series brought to you by Podcast 17 and Planet Phillip. Today, we're going to be playing Nihilanth, which is, like I said, the final chapter in the Half-Life series. We're going to be fighting the Nihilanth. And if you watch the Interlopers chapter, I was talking a little bit about quotes. And before we step into the portal here to bring us to the boss battle, I'm going to go over some of the quotes that he says in the arena. In the arena. Because I'm terrible at talking and playing at the same time, and I actually find this area quite difficult. So the very first one he says is Freeman. He screams it out when you enter, which means he knows your name, right? So how does he know that? Through telepathy. Anyway, the next one he says, and you'll notice actually we get, there's 4 teleports that we can go through. Throughout the Nihilanth battle. He has actually 2 attacks. The first one is to shoot blue orbs, which are highly dangerous. And the blue orbs actually, they do a shit ton of damage. And early on, he shoots a lot of them at once until we bring his health down really low, where he'll just shoot one at a time to make it easier for you to get up top. It'll all make sense. If you haven't seen it before, it'll all make sense when we get there. I'm just explaining it all now because I'll probably miss it later. So his second attack is a green teleport orb, and when you step into it, you get teleported to one of the 4 areas in sequence, and they get progressively harder. I'm going to show you every one of the 4 areas, which will make this boss battle quite difficult because I'll probably be fighting Nihilanth with like almost no HEV power, and at the end of it all, I'll be fighting him with like no HEV power and maybe even low health, low ammo. But we'll see. I tried it out beforehand. It was kind of difficult, but we'll play it out and see what happens. Anyway, so when you get teleported to the first area, he says, alone, not you alone, not you alone. Meaning that now, because before, if you remember, he said, alone, aren't you alone, aren't you alone? Now he's signifying that there's somebody watching, and that person is probably the G-Man. The second teleport, he says, deceive you, will deceive you. Again, if you've ever played Half-Life, and I'm going to spoil it here, but if you ever play Half-Life, at the end of after you beat the Nihilanth, the G-Man gives you a choice, a Hobson's choice, whether to like go inside the portal or decline his job offer, which means basically your death. So the Nihilist is basically saying the G-Man's going to deceive you. The third one, he says, is die now, you die now, die now, just sort of a rage thing. And the fourth one, which is probably the most interesting, is their slaves, we are their slaves, we are. And that's referring to the Combine, meaning not only are the Nihilanth creatures, meaning the Vortigaunts and the Nihilists, the slaves of the Combine, but we too, the humans, are slaves of the Combine. The other ones are the truth, you can never know the truth, meaning we'll never ever find the truth to the Half-Life series, so we'll see. I mean, we still don't really know who the G-Man is, we don't know any of that, but we'll see. And then the final one is thieves, you are all thieves, you are all. Mentioning again that first the humans went to Zen to steal teleportation crystals and to study them. Then they brought back the fauna, the local fauna, and some of the creatures. And then there's also the third theory, which is the G-Man actually going over there and getting the very first crystal, which is what the crystal that started the resonance cascade was. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we're going to fight him now, and hopefully it goes okay. I mean, I got pretty much a lot of ammo, a lot of health. But we're going to focus primarily first on getting through those teleports. And also, I should say, if the teleports if they hit like an obstacle or something, they'll teleport in like an alien slave. So that's Nihilanth. This is about the closest we're going to get to it, probably, and get a good look. The bottom here, actually, first you can notice that he has slave collars, just like the Vortigaunts, the alien slaves, suggesting that he is also enslaved by the Combine, so really he's not to blame. That's his blue portal attack. That's the deathly one. And this will be his green one. So that's a teleport. We'll go through the first one here. First thing we'll do in this little mini section is kill off these controllers. Also, going back to the Nihilith, if you remember, his whole bottom half is pretty much like cut off and replaced with some sort of mechanical structure. A lot like the big bloated observers. I think they're called observers. I have a terrible memory. The observers in Half-Life 2, which suggests that the Combine sort of altered the Nihilith a little bit. Oh, I went through the wrong one. Oh. Just gonna make this jump. So our goal here is to make it into the teleport right there. I feel like I'm going really fast. Anyway. Could just be my frame rate. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh, shit. Alright, we'll go finish this up. I don't want to lose a lot of health just by showing off these chambers, but since I'm trying to do a complete Let's Play, we'll try to get them all in here. Ow. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it! Okay, we're gonna start using saves. Okay, so we'll save here. Oh, I just saved and loaded. Oh well. I saved anyway. Alright, where do I want to go now? This one. Sometimes it's hard to see. Now I want to go this way. Oh. Good thing we're saving. There we go. Alright, first teleportation done. And here's the Nihilith again. So what are you going to shoot at me this time? Blue sphere. So if you keep side strafing like this, you can basically protect yourself from the blue spheres. As long as you don't stop. This is going to be a green. Green, right? There we go. So we'll go into the second teleport room. This is probably one of the easier chambers. Oh, I don't want to use this. I'll show you why in a sec. One more. Alright, I'll save again. And get some of the goodies that are over here. Can't really remember what this gives you. Oh, lots of shotgun shells and revolver shells. Okay. So, the idea here is we want to jump on one of these bally things. And it'll take us straight up to the teleport. Oh. Alright. Where is it? This one. Okay, here we go. Hello, Nihilith. You can see that his stomach is also sewed up, which is kind of cool, and his third arm is there, just like the other Nihilith creatures. green. Okay. It's a pretty easy area too. Once you dispatch the Vortigons here. It's kind of open, so you gotta do it quickly. And also, which is quite possibly one of the most interesting areas of, in my opinion, of Half-Life, is underwater here. And that's because there is an ichthyosaur in here somewhere. Find him in a second. And it just looks so cool under here. You can't deny how cool that looks. But get that ammo. Oh, there. Okay. I can't remember if there's anything else really in here. Oh yeah, there's one here. The ichthyosaur is strangely quiet. Oh, there it is. Hello. Okay, that one's dead. Get some air. Get this ammo. Don't know if there's much else under here. Oh yeah, there's a health kit. And some satchels, which we don't need. Get some air here. Ammo. Alright, so I think that's about it. We'll stop there. Our goal again is to get inside the teleport there. But before we do that, there it is. We're going to get on that little platform and grab some more goodies. And if you land it just right, you won't take fall damage because it's water. There we go. 75% again. Power, 90%. Water. Power level is 100%. Okay. We want to get into that teleporter, so we use this pad. There we go. Okay. One more teleport area to get to, and then we can concentrate on the Nihilanth. So he's probably going to shoot blue first. Then he'll shoot green. There we go. Alright, so this is the last one. And the last one is actually just a repeat of the third one, only this time it now has a gargantuan in it. So we'll just dispatch this gargantuan, just for good measure. Oh, that was kind of wonky. He's easy so long as you keep your distance and keep up with the long-range weapons, don't do anything stupid, which I'll likely do. Okay, so we want to use satchels for him. Come on, just a little bit closer. Oh, you dick. I went up the pressure thing, the bounce. Oh my god, okay. Now we're gonna use grenades. I don't want to use my energy weapons. I will use air too. There we go. Okay, now he's dead. Okay, now that he's dead, grab some more ammo here. Oh, it gave me rockets. Could have just used that. That was cool. And again, we have to try to get inside this teleport up there. Okay, so now we can concentrate on killing the Nihilanth, and it's actually quite easy. If you notice, if we do some damage to him, let's do some damage here. See one of those those orange energy balls sort of recharge him and then deplete? Well, that will happen forever unless you destroy the things that replenish the energy balls. And the things that replenish the energy balls are these little pyramids. And if you have a crossbow, it's so easy to get rid of these things. You just shoot 2 bolts, at least on easy, at them. See one explode there. And you just keep doing it in sort of a strafing motion. That's the other one. Oh. Need to reload. And kaboom. Alright, so now that those are depleted, I usually just take out the Egon gun and just blast him with it so that he has no more red orange energy balls left. That should do it. There we go. Okay, so now that he has pretty much no more energy balls left, we just launch him with rockets. And he'll get to the point where he'll stop shooting multiple orange-blue balls, and he'll just shoot one at a time. That's when you know it's time to make your move. Thanks. Memory serves me right. There we go. Okay, his head is opened up now. Now he's shooting the one ball. Okay, so we'll save real quick. Now that he just has one energy ball shooting, and you can see that his head is open, exposing his brain, we use this jump pad. Just move over a little bit this way. Keep moving. Don't stop moving. All the way up here. This is where I usually die. Try to land inside the water, which I didn't do. So I took some damage. That's okay. And what we're going to want to do now, if you... Actually, I think if you position yourself behind this thing, the jump pad will actually shoot it up. Yeah. So we can stay safe here. And switch to our crossbow, because all you need is one bolt, but we'll reload just in case we miss or something. What we want to do is we want to bounce up after he shoots his ball and shoot it right into his brain. But you got to time it right, and you might see why in a second. Okay, I timed it right, because sometimes he'll shoot another blue energy ball, it'll come straight at you. Alright, so that's basically the Nihilanth complete without you losing any health from him, more or less. You see him sort of contract and expand as he blows up. And there you go, the Nihilanth is defeated.
Gordon Freeman in the flesh, or rather in the hazard suit. I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, Zen, is in our control for the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed.
Those are Boyd's.
That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers, and they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal, and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
Okay, so I'm just going to pause here and sort of talk about that a little bit, because it's a timed event. So the G-Man at the end here really presents more questions than answers. He mentions his employers and him winning at the border world of Zen, and it just sort of all being a ploy for him to be able to take over the world of Zen, which is what's assumed, or at least. And who are his employers? Is it the Combine? Is it somebody else? Who is the G-Man? Why can he teleport like this? Why does he care about all this stuff? I mean, really no questions were answered in all of that, and he continues to be, a very mysterious character in the Half-Life series, and even so now, because he's not very prominent in Half-Life 2 either. You do see him sort of watching you from afar, and Alex sort of mentions that she's seen the G-Man, and so does Barney, and everybody has pretty much seen the G-Man at one point or another. But again, I think Half-Life 1 is the most revealing game in terms of what's going on with the G-Man. The whole Half-Life 2 series and everything after that, not so much. And Opposing Force and Blue Shift, it's hard to tell because those aren't really taken in canon because they weren't developed by Valve to begin with. So it's hard to take anything that happens in that game seriously, or in those games seriously. But so you have to take it with a grain of salt. But here in Half-Life 1, you do get a lot of information. And this is really the only time you're fully face-to-face and more or less having a one-way conversation with him, which is interesting. So, he presents you with a choice. You can either jump in the portal, which ends the game, or just sort of chill out, wait a sec. We'll chill out and wait a sec.
Time to choose.
See what happens, so that we see both options.
Well, it looks like we won't be working together. No regrets, Mr. Freeman.
So he presents you with a hallway of grunts, and those are all sprites behind those grunts. Just sort of shittily done in my opinion, but oh well. So we'll just do a quick load here. And this time step into the portal.
To choose. Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
So that's it. That is the end of Half-Life 1, the iconic game that started everything, and that changed the FPS genre forever, changed the modding scene, changed the way we looked at multiplayer, changed the way we looked at development teams, changed everything. And that is it. There's so much more to Half-Life than just Half-Life. Like I said, you got the whole modding scene. You got the Team Fortress team who came aboard very early on and released TFC. You had a whole bunch of early mods like Counter-Strike and Day of Defeat that started a whole sub-genre of video game fans and really uplifted the hardcore community. And again, with Valve being such the developer that they are, and really not so much now, but then really integrating themselves well with the community and doing really great things. Although they still do it, just not so much in the mod scene. They do it with TF2 and stuff like that. But I digress. So that's Half-Life. I hope you really enjoyed it because I enjoy playing it every single time I load it up, and I'm glad I was able to finally do this Let's Play. Check out www.podcast17.com. Check out planetphillip.com, and definitely tune in. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. In fact, we still got Uplink is next. We're going to be doing a Let's Play of Uplink, and then we got Opposing Force and Blue Shift, and then Half-Life 2, and Episode 1, Episode 2, and Lost Coast. Oh my god, we got so much more to do. Like I said, just the beginning. And Half-Life really is just the proverbial beginning. It is the beginning of the story, so there'll be more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Put in your comments what you think of Half-Life. I want to know, like, what are some of your ideas and thoughts and your greatest moments in the Half-Life series. And what you thought of, this part of the Let's Play, the Half-Life part of the Let's Play. So I'll see you guys next time when we'll be starting up Uplink. So thanks for watching again, and continue watching and subscribe. Bye.